Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the next session of full stack development. So, as part of our previous sessions, we have discussed about front end development, and in that, we have started with the HTML section, right? In that, we learned first of all how to create a web page, that is with the help of the basic template which starts with the HTML tag, right? In that we have two tags, head and body, which are two primary tags, whereas in the body we write the main content, the visible content. When we talk about the content, there are different ways in which we can able to add the content to our web page. So in that context, we learned how to add text related content and images, how to add images to the page. Next is how to add media files, that is both audio and as well as video files. With the help of different tags, we did that. As we know that in HTML everything is done with the help of tags. And we also have something like attributes, which are written usually inside the opening tag. They're like properties, and they do add some extra behavior to your elements. So these are the things we have learned so far as part of our HTML journey. And now we are going to learn few more things like different content, how to add to our web page. Okay, before we proceed further, just give me the confirmation, one of you, that you're able to see my screen and as well as you're able to hear my voice properly. Just give me the confirmation. Yeah, fine. So, to add images, we use IMG image tag. Actually, image is like a special tag. It's like a self-closing tag. That's the reason. I don't know whether you guys observed or not. We have not closed the image tag. Simply have written image, and inside that we do write something like this. Right? So it's like a self-closing tag. If you close also no problem, but usually it will be automatically not closed. And to add audio files, we use audio tag, and for the video files, we have seen video tag. So this one, like this. And to add controls to the audio or video file which we generally added, we use controls attribute. Then only the controls would be added to the page. Else, in the background of a page, usually behind the scenes, the file would be added, but we cannot see. That is added or not on the page. So to do that, we need to provide the controls, and it's like a special attribute as I mentioned. You can write controls equal to on, or you can easily, you can simply write controls. If you write that, it implies controls equal to on only. So this is a way in which we'll be writing or will some code by which we'll be adding the media files to our web page. So in this session, we are going to see now one more important thing, that whenever we talk about content, it could be anything, right? The content can be in any form. When we talk about especially the text related content, we already know that both headings and paragraphs were used to add the text related content, right? So but as I compared it already with like a textbook, right? In that we do have several headings, but whereas mostly paragraphs are of same size. Sometimes if you observe same content in the textbooks, whatever it is, like sometimes like the number of items are mentioned even in the form of a list. Like we have something like a dot, something like capital A, something a dot, some item next to b dot, something like that. Or sometimes we have one, two, three, something like that. Some items are mentioned like that. And even sometimes we have some bullet point, right? Some symbol will be there, like that. Some items are displayed like that. The main cities in India, something like that. We'll be having one Delhi, two Mumbai, three Hyderabad, or four Bangalore, something like that. It is. Or we have something like A Delhi, two A Delhi, B Mumbai, C Hyderabad, something like that, and so on. Or sometimes we have something like one bullet point, something like that. The first bullet point is like Delhi, two like Mumbai, three Hyderabad, something like that will be there. So that usually we call it as a list. So the data can even be represented in the form of list as well. So when we talk about list here, basically we have two types of list available in HTML by default. So two types of list will be there. So those two lists are like ordered list and unordered list. They are ordered and unordered list. So what does it mean here? So just now we have discussed that when we talk about this list of cities or something like that. In one category we talk like A city one like in A Delhi, B something like that, C like that, or something like one, two, three. In another way, we talk like just one bullet point. First bullet point is that with symbol, something like that. So the first category, we are having some order or some some sequences there for the list items. But when you talk about the second category, there would be no order or there will be no sequence or no order will be there in the second category of items. So that is what called ordered list and as well as unordered list. So when we talk about the ordered list, as we know, everything in HTML is added with help of what? Tag. So if you wanted to add an ordered list to your page, we have to use OL tag. This adds one ordered list to your web page. What will be there in that list, ordered list, whatever it may be? Just now we discussed that. Some list items are there. So in this case, whatever example I gave in that, the Delhi, uh, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and those names or city names are like list items. So to add on our ordered list, we use OL tag, whereas to add the list items to your ordered list, we use something like ELI tag. But before that, this is the tag which is generally used to add the ordered list to your web page. Whereas we have another tag called UL, which is generally used to add uh, unordered list to your web page. Simply opposite. OL is for ordered list, whereas UL is for unordered list here. Yeah, so both ordered and unordered list are added. But if you wanted to add any list item to either order or unordered, we have to use a special tag like li tag, which is like a people use it as a list tag, or I can say like list item tag. So with this, we'll be adding the list item. So the list item is here. You can have Delhi, something like that. How many items you wanted to add into your list, depending on that, that many li tags we need to add to our list. So yeah, yes. Now we are going to create one page. To do that, already we know that if you wanted to create any web page, so what are the different steps we follow? You know that, right? Take a fresh new file from the notepad. In that, the second step is write the basic structure about your web page. That is this. We'll be writing, and inside the body, okay, you can write any some content just like that, you can do that. I want to add one ordered list, something like this, while I'm writing here, and close this, right. And now we can add some list items to the particular list over there. Here I'm writing something like this. Li is like Delhi, Here I wanted to add one more list item here. That is, and I'm writing something Bangalore. So now save this file. It's very important. So open a new file, fresh file, and then write basic structure, and then that's the second step. Last, the third step is like save that file with any of the name your wish of your wish, but we need to save it with an extension of .html. And important thing, we have to keep this as all files. Now save this. Yes, we have to ensure that it's saving in the proper location. Yes, I already observed that it's getting saved in 7 a.m. Yeah, this is the structure. What the name we gave? List, right? Yeah, just now 717. Just now it's been created. To see the output, you can directly double click on the same, which would open in the Chrome browser because it's my default browser. It might be in my computer. Yeah, fine. You're able to see right one heading, and after that, it is followed with the two list items. See one, two. If you look at my code here, nowhere I mentioned that word like one and two, but it is coming because we have not added. See, I can normally add like paragraph one, paragraph two. There you only can write one what we like explicitly, but that doesn't matter. Like that doesn't count as a list item. So if you want to make automatic list items, we use OL or UL, whatever. For unordered ordered list, we use OL. For unordered, we use UL. Right. Now, would like to add another one, another list. But before I do that, here I would like to create other list items to the UL OL tag. Okay. Oh, I'm just increasing it. Had bad. I'm writing and I'm writing something. Mumbai. Whatever. Now save and go to the browser just to reload it. Yeah. Now see, it is automatically third item and as well as what we select fourth item is getting added over there. In this way, we can able to add ordered list to our page. Same can be done with the help of unordered. Be no difference except the main primary tag. UL for unordered and OL for ordered. Whereas the list items are common. Common means if you wanted to add any list item either to the OL or to the UL, we use only the same tag called ELI tag. Reload, already I've saved the file and now reload it and now observe that you're able to see that. So the list items have been added even to the unordered list as well. And in that, yeah, this one. And if you look at the output section over there, you're able to see some symbol, right? It's kind of bullet point. So, in simple way that in this it is like order. First city is like a Delhi, next only Bangalore, like that. But here it is like okay, list of cities. That's it. It's not like a priority or something like that. That's why I mentioned like no sequence in the unordered list, whereas in this sequence system. So that's it. This is about how to add ordered and how to add unordered list to our over page. Now we are going to see that if you look at this by default, what is the order you are able to see in the ordered list? It's like a numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's a number. I can select number. And if you look at this unordered list, one symbol is there, but that is like a default symbol. So if I create how many ordered list, that many times I'll be getting that only. And same is the one ordered one. So if I create one more ordered list for something like list of colors, something whatever list of vegetables, whatever I do that, there also you'll be getting 1, 2, 3, 4. That is depending on your list items. But what I want is I want some other kind of sequence. I want the sequence to be a difference. When you're talking about the sequence here, uh, you people already know that what I say A, B, C, something like that for the list items. Instead of you have something like 1, 2, 3, 4 order I'm talking. So order you can have A, B, C, D like that also we can have. When we talk about such kind of order here, actually it is a default order 1, 2, 3, 4 they are coming, but I want to change them. Default behavior is like that, but I wanted to change them. So to do that, generally OL is for ordered. That's it. There will be no difference. OL only we have to use, but I want to change that. order from 1 2 3 4 to something else A B C D. Now for that to do here we need to take the help of something like one special attribute is there. Generally, right, already existed element. You want to add something extra, we use generally an attribute, right? Here also we do that. That is called type attribute. What we use type attribute. Now, what I want to do is I want to create this one more time. Right? You can create same thing instead of writing again and again. I'm just copying, and I don't want this in this because I want it to be exclusively for OL. Okay. Now save this file. You guys can write anything over there, but here I'm writing the name is something like ordered list, but dot HTML. Now make it all files and then save this. Okay, save and to see the output, go to the this one only, right? HTML. Yeah, ordered list. Click this. Yeah, now you're able to see this. Now I would like to add one more OL to this. Already. So this one. Yeah. One more list. I don't want to change the content. I want to keep as it is. Save. Added one more. Adding one more. Like that, around four list I have added here. I'll just go there. I'll reload this. Yeah. So now all four almost like same because we have not changed anything. To change that order, default order is like numbers. To change that, we have to use something special attribute. I told you that special attribute name is type. What the attribute name? Type. We need to use something like type over there. And attributes inside the opening tag we write it like this. Inside that, not outside. Here. Okay, type equal to A. Save this file and go to the browser. You reload your file one more time. Yeah, now see that ABC. See, I don't have that flexibility to change this. I can't even select this. You understand? Because they are like a default. I can only change that by using type. So type equal to A is giving ABCD, right? Now, what I have written now, you know the difference, right? No need to explain much. It's like simple self-explanatory. If you write A capital like something like that, then it's like uppercase alphabet. Order is like uppercase alphabets. If you do write ABCD, it is like a lowercase. Generally, people do use something like CSS to change this style actually, orders and all, but we can use this as well. Sure. What I have written, I, right? Something like I will not give IJKL. It's special. This one, It's also an order, like a number sequence only, but another style. 1, 2, 3, 4 is normal, which we generally use for counting, but this is in Roman, right? Roman numbers. Same thing, if you write capital I, it looks like that, but if you give small, like lowercase, like this, then also the Roman numbers only. Yes, but it's like a uppercase Roman numbers here in this case, but whereas these are like lowercase Roman numbers. That's it. So in this way, we can able to create a ordered list. Clear? Now, if I want numbers means what I have to do generally. Don't need to write anything. Keep OL, just that's it. Now what will happen? We'll be getting a ordered list with the numbers. If you want to type as a number, it's a default one. But or even you can use type equal to 1. Type equal to A, capital A for uppercase alphabet, small a for lowercase, capital A for Roman numbers, small a for lowercase, but type equal to 1 for numbers. But it does not matter here. Why? Because you write it, it will come. If you don't write also, default is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? And if you write anything wrong also, there are no type called Z. There are types called what? A, capital A, small a, one only. But I have written wrong. What is the wrong? Something like this. Now, then just go there, reload. What is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Means, yeah. If you write anything wrong, it will take only default one. So clever. But only for numbers, we do have one special thing. But this works only for numbers. That is, what is the tag we okay, tag name was same only, but the attribute is like what here we use uh, type equal to 1, right? Okay, if you write or if you don't write same, but only for numbers number list we have one more extra attribute is there. What is the attribute name? Start. Now write something like 40, start equal to 40, then reload your web page and now observe what is the change you're able to see in that simple one, right? Normally default, it will start from numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you write one also, if you don't write one also, 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. But if you make something specific with the start attribute, start equal to yeah, only for numbers it will work. Yeah, that equal to something like 40. So that is what ordered list is about. So that's it. And coming to the unordered list here, if you look at this, what is the symbol? It's like numbers only, but here you're able to see some symbol, right? A dot, something, but actually something bigger than the dot. Normally, dot means like it looks like a full stop, right? It looks like something bigger than that, but it looks like some circle. But actually, if it is something like plane, usually we think like a circle. Plane means what to say to make you people understand. Um, yeah, this symbol is called circle, but the symbol is not this circle. Um, yeah, generally bangle is in circle shape, whereas something like roti or something like that. Okay, this for example, that is not actually looks like circle, but roti is like this, but bangle is like this. You know the difference. Right? This is actually like circle. This is actually called disc. This symbol is called what? Disc. So you have DVD. DVD have seen, right? Nowadays people are using only pen drives or something, memory cards, but maybe. But DVD, right? In that last word is like disc, because it's it's not like this shape, it is like filled. So that so I can say like a circle is filled, so filled circles are usually known as discs. That shape is actually known as disc. Even you have in sports also disc throw, in that also it will be like this, right? Yeah. So that's it. Even for the vehicles you have disc brake or something, that symbol, right? Something like full. So actually that is called what? Disc. So now what I want to do is I wanted to create a unordered list, so but the disk is the default symbol again. If you want to change this, we can able to change. So default order for the OL is like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can change it same way. The default order for default style for unordered is like disk symbol. We can able to change it. Want to create it, generally that we can write a basic structure. Again we can able to save it. Save the file. You can write any name, but I want to write some related name. So that's why I'm writing here unordered list. Make it .html as the extension for the same, and keep it out files. Simply save that. You can normally write, doesn't matter. I just changed everything at a time. Okay. Now, if you write anything wrong, actually type a, hmm, type yeah. In my computer, actually it is from the OneDrive. You're able to see address here. OneDrive. Um, it might take some time to load. So what you can do is I can go back and I can get again. You can able to see it. But in your computer, it will not do like that. Directly, it will be updated over there. Right? OneDrive is connected to the cloud net and or something like that, but not required. See, what I want to say is if you write wrong, type equal, what is there here? I copied, no? You remember or forgot? Here, type equal to A, another list only, A, I, 1. But that is wrong, right? Wrong means another list, the moment you say another, there will be no order. Means I have written, actually to change disk also I have to use same attribute called type, but I have written wrong values for the attribute. If you write wrong, what happened? Default, whatever, that will work. So that's the reason it is showing only disk symbol. How to write correct. So now go to this first unordered list here. Write the proper value. What is that? Circle. Write all small here. Okay. Circle now. Reload. First one only I have written. Now see. This is what circle is about. Clear? So you got the difference right now. The the main difference between disk and circle.
Keshav,
It
one
is
question over here. So for unordered list, right? Suppose if you give any special character, will it take as per ASCII value?
as
ASCII value, like at the rate,
you're talking
ampersand.
about as a list item, like a bullet point you're
Yes,
talking.
yes, yes.
Yeah, we can actually add, but through HTML, there are four things are there default. But with the help of CSS, we can able to add any list item, not just at the rate symbol. We can even add star symbol. We can
Okay.
have some, yeah, like our own symbols, like fruit symbol, that is
Mhm.
in kids textbooks. We do have it items are like this. Yes, we can do that, but not just with HTML. We need to take the help of CSS for that. But by default with the HTML, default four are there. That four we can able to clear.
Yes. And following question is that the sequence wise you are adding in the HTML, right? For each sequence you are getting space. But for me, I'm not getting the space. Like if you
For
see,
for each.
uh, for each sequence you're getting space, right? Like suppose it's a Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and then
Hmm.
followed by another Delhi, Bangalore,
Hmm.
Mumbai. So between these two sequences, there is a
Hmm.
space of one line.
Hmm.
If you see, there
Yeah.
is space of one line. So how
Yes.
you're
Yes.
getting that space? Are you adding anything, or it
No.
is
No.
by
No.
default when you close the tag, it will give the space?
Yeah, yeah, it's a default thing. See, the thing is, here I opened one UL, right? Next I closed one UL. This indicates one list item. After that, I started another list item. So by default, what happens is, if one element is completed, if you are writing another element, by default, it will give some space between the two consecutive elements. See, here also same story. Here what I did now H1. After that, one more H1. Right now, see, if you look at this as well, here just to reload, not this one, just reload, see some space. So the default some space will come like that there. You
If you want
understood
to
that?
eradicate that space, like if you don't want that space,
If you don't want that space, actually that space is known as a margin. It's like a
okay,
margin. Default margin will be there for every element. By default will be there. If you
okay,
don't want, or even if you want to increase it, or if you want to shrink it, yes, we can do that with margins in the CSS. Yes, we do.
okay.
So that is what. See, through HTML, we can add only the content, whatever the content we want. But if you want to, make it more beautiful, or if you want to make it your own customized way and all, oh, definitely we need to rely on CSS. So, clear, Smith?
Yep, yes, it is clear. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so in this, I mentioned circle, right? Now, actually, we have the difference only for circle and disk, but other things are normal only. So we have actually one more word, like value, like square. Just go to this one, right? This is before reloading. You have disk symbol, Now reload the page. Yeah, you're able to see, right? It's called, square. And one more is like disk. No need to write disk. Actually, one value is circle, other value is square, and the other value is disk. But what I want here is I want something special now. What special, generally, in ordered list, definitely there should be some order, right? But when you talk about unordered, there is no priority like Delhi, Bangalore. All are some, important cities in the India, in the country called India. That's it. Now here, I want list items, but I don't want any bullet point because they are also I want like list item one by one. You understood, right? But same thing you cannot expect for ordered list. Order means one order should be there. So without any bullet numbering and all ordered list, no. You should write like that. That is not at all called ordered list. But in the ordered list, unordered list, I want items, but I don't want any bullet point this time. So for that, what to do means if you say remove type. I did not write type. For the third one, I am doing okay. This one, okay. Now I remove that type, but still you do it. Why? Because you know already that by default, if you write or if you don't write, default is disk will be there. But if you want nothing as a bullet point, that is called bullet point, no, then we need to provide a value as something like none, type equal to none. Just write it and you just reload it. Yeah, so and list item is added and another list items are added. Another list is added with that some list with some list items, but the bullet point is like none. So it's very important that usually people say like if you don't want any list items to be with any bullet point, people say don't write anything type. No, if you don't write anything, still what happens? Default disk will come. If you really don't want anything, definitely you have to write type, but value should be none. So that's it. And but these are the default things. Again, I'm telling you, all these are default. Means by default it will be like this. But if you want to change them, yes, we use type equal to something. By default, always bullet point. Actually, this bullet point is known as list item marker. The technical name is list item marker. In general words, we say bullet point, but actually it is known as list item marker. To change them, yes, using CSS we do that, or type attribute also we do that. But if you go with the CSS, multiple means some other options also you can able to add. Like you are limited, right? Only 3 4 only you are adding, but those things you can able to your own wish, like different symbols. You know, right? Different symbols, all such symbols, arrow, some star or something you have, right? So all such symbols also, and even your own small images you can add anything. With the help of CSS we do that. Again, in our journey after 2 3 days after finishing of our HTML, then again when we start the CSS learning, in that again for the text, for the you know image, or for even this one, list items also we again learn how to apply the CSS. At that time we'll be doing all these things. Right? Yeah. Fine. So now that's it. In this way we'll be adding the list items to our web page, both the ordered list and as well as unordered list. So next, we can add any content in different ways. Right? Now we are going to learn which is very important thing today. That is links. What is that? Links. You know links, right? Generally, generally links in a web page. Uh, we observe something where we'll click something, right? Then what happens? It will take you to the next page or something like that. You have seen that, right? Those are actually called links, and some people say name like hyperlinks. Both are almost same, the similar thing, but called with other name, hyperlinks. But it's like links, where some word will be there. It is like a clickable word or clickable text will be there on the page. People do click that so that immediately some other thing will get opened over there. That is called what? Link. We know already that everything in HTML will be added with the help of a tag, right? You know. So to work with this called a link tag, we have to use something special, specific tag is there. Actually, the tag name is known as anchor tag. Open A and then close A. If you want to write any clickable text here, you have to write something like this. Now, okay, you already know that everything in HTML is added with the help of the basic structure, right? Yeah. So now I don't. I want to create links now. For that, how to do? Just to take a new file over there, write the basic structure there, and heading. I'm writing simply adding links. Now I want to add link. Yeah, just save this and. Again, you can write, you guys can write any name over there, but keep it .html as the extension and write it all files, select it all files now, save, fine. Now, links, right? Open like this. Yeah. In your computer, you don't need to do that directly to India. Links, double click it. Okay, only two headings only we mention. Yeah, intentionally I'm closing all the other things. I want to concentrate only on this file. Okay. Now, you generally know the links meaning, right? here something like here Tamil language, like I just clicked it. What happened? Another page is getting open. Not only that, anywhere you can do like this. You're able to see. But if you look at that here, what we say, um, color, okay, some blue color symbol, but very important thing, uh, here this is like a cursor, mouse cursor. Your mouse cursor style is like, like an arrow symbol, right? Usually it will be like this. Whenever you hover it to a text, this is a text. uh, it will be like I symbol, able to see. Okay, something looks like I. That like a normal cursor. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. If it is outside normal, it will be like a arrow mostly. But if you hover, take over it to any of the text, it looks like this. But by any chance, if you take it over to the link, the hand symbol is there. Able to see? That's like a link symbol. So that indicates that in your page, that is nothing but not normal text. This is, see, this is Tamil language is there, no, this is a normal text. But this create account is there, no, it's not normal text, it's a clickable, like, it's a link. If you really click this, if you click this, then content is getting changed or some other page is getting open. Clear? So that is what actually link is about. In simple words, I say that links are used to travel from one page to other page. Travel is a general word. In technical words, if you want to say, to navigate from one page to other. Why links are used to navigate from one page to other. Your page is like web page because you are in the web page, right? So links are used to navigate from one web page to another. That's it. That is called what, the purpose of links are about. Now, what I'm writing here, see, just I want to write this anchor tag. Okay, let's go there. Oh, not this one. Code or links.html file. Here I added it. I'm writing one paragraph. Okay, save and go to this reload. Yeah. If you look at this, okay, I take cursor. Normally, cursor is like this, and normal I symbol, no? Yes. If I take it to the paragraph, same. If I take it to the anchor tag, also same. Means it doesn't look like a link. And almost the size is same. Here, capital letters have written, okay, small, but paragraph and your anchor tag are looking almost same. So it's not acting like a link. The problem is here. If you write an IMG tag, how to add image to your web page? IMG, IMG, right? If you write only IMG, link image will not be added. You have to use SRC because SRC is a primary attribute. What attribute is like a primary? It's like a mandatory kind of thing. If you write that, then only it's image because you can add it. Height, width, other attributes you write or you may not write. But SRC you must and should write for an image, you understood, right? So same story here also. There is one default, like, I say, like primary attribute is there. What that attribute name? HREF, or people say href or whatever, HREF. What we need to write here is, already we learned links are used for what purpose? To navigate from one page to another page, right? Links are used to navigate from one page to another. What is that another page address you have to write? If you click that what is called clicker, where it should go, you should mention that address. Where you need to mention is inside that href. So if I do write href, then only this will act like a link. See, I will show you. Did I write any address over there? No. I kept it completely empty, not even space. See that this one. Quotes, immediately I closed the quotes. I did not even write even space as well. But now observe the output. See, some color came, some underline came. Yes. Now this already, like this, like this, like this. See, able to see that. So if you write href or hf or href, then only it acts like a link. Now, I clicked it. Yeah, here page is something like reloading or trying to load something, but at the end nothing is coming new. Why? Because we have not mentioned any address over there. Clear or not? Yes. So that is what actually a link. Now, what I have to write here? I have to write the address of the next page, which I want to actually navigate. That actually that address I need to mention. I want to keep it simple. I'm just writing next page. So the address or path of the next page I need to mention in the href. See, when I talk about this category, this story again, the next page. What is my web page name? Links.html. What is my web page name here? Links.html. If I want to go to other page, assume if that other page whatever I want to open, that's a web page, right? It's also an html page. If that is present in the same folder as that of my links page, then I have to write simply the name of the file, something like hi.html, whatever it might be, hello.html. If it is present in the other folder of my computer, I have to write the full path, d colon slash abc folder slash xyz slash hello.html kind of thing. If it's present completely out of my computer, the web page or website which I want to open, if it is not present in the local computer, then if it is in the internet, then I need to get that full url which starts from http, something like that, that, right? That's it, that address we need to write. Same story, the way it works for address in the images, same works here as well. Clear? The only thing changes here is in the place of image, you have the next page, whatever you want to do, open. So you have to write simply file name with the extension, and we need to write that full path of the page, and you need to write here the complete URL of the page. That's it. Now save. Okay, I have already written there. Okay, nothing happening. Now I want to write. We are in the links, right? Links is present in a folder called HTML 7am. But I have other web pages also, which are in the same folder. Now I can write any other page. What you have? Media.html, ordered list. Okay, I go with something media. Are you guys following? Yeah. Now, here, right? What I'm writing media. Okay. Dot HTML. What I mean to say is this file is also present in the same location as that of links.html. That's why I'm not worrying about the prefix, what path I need to write. I'm not worrying at all. Save this. That's it. Now just go to this, reload it. Okay, you can't see difference, but now click. Yes, we are able to. We are able to click it. Right. So in this way, we can able to do anything, like whatever you want. Uh, like here, okay, desktop. Okay, I will go with some other page this time. Uh, okay, there is some page called front forms. You're able to see one page like forms, but that page is present in another location of my computer. That's why I'm just taking the full path over there. Following the path I'm taking now. I want to add one more anchor tag here, but path needs to be this one, right? And but we know already the path should be what slash, the path always should be opposite, right? Address needs to be written here. Clear? Let's write it, and uh, yeah, what we did. Okay, last one is not changed. This is also like this. Okay. And name of the file is what? Forms.html. Okay, here is click. Here also click. Right. You change something over there. Here media. Click media file. Something like that. You write here. Click for media. Okay. Here you guys can. Right, something, click for fonts. Okay, save this. Our intention, what we want, two files, that's it. Reload, click for media, yes, open, right? Click for fonts, okay, leave about what it is, but open, another page is getting opened. Important thing is this page is from our folder only, HTML7 only, right? And this web page is from some another location, some front end HTML full stack, not 7am this one. But we are able to navigate to the pages from our web page. That too, what I say, like, a page present in the same folder, another page present in another folder. That's it. We are able to successfully, we are able to do that. Next, one more is there, no? What is that? It should be completely out of your computer. We successfully done this one. We have successfully done this one. Now we need to do this one. See, when you're talking about that, simple we can do, but the address of the another web page or website, even web page or website, both are fine. But we need to write the proper address. That's the thing. Clear? In this scenario, I want to write Amazon address. The Amazon address www that I want the home page of Amazon, that main page, the main address of Amazon site. You can write here click for R, or you can normally write like this, simply name of the Amazon also. You understood? It looks like a link. You can able to click on that, or I have written in even Amazon India. Save this. Go to the browser. Just reload the browser. Yeah, able to see this. Now click this. Yes, working. Click this. Working. Now click. It might take 1 second extra. Okay, got it. Okay. So in this way, we are able to add links to our page where we can travel from one page to the other page. But if you look at this, these are called tabs. I told you these are called tabs on the browser. This is called address bar, and this one is called actual content. The main, that is what main web page. These are common for every browser. Means, like, every website it is common. That is on the top, but this only will be changing because the main content will be there here. You know already. Here, if you look at this, like, new tab, if you click that, one more tab is open in my computer. Google page is the default, it is coming, but one more tab opened or not. Now, you close this. Here, how many tabs? Only one tab. If I click this, okay, web page open, but it is opening in the same tab. If I want to open another link, what I have to do? I need to forcefully go back using these arrows. Yes or no? Backward and forward arrows. Same, any page, same thing happen. If I go this also, you guys understood? Now, I don't want that to happen. If I click this, then I want it to open in a new tab directly. Means the same page, I don't want it to be closed. Clear? So the requirement is clear, right? For that to happen, what I need to do is same story. See, your what I say, addresses will not change. Here, if I wanted to do that, one special attribute I have to use here. But I have to use one special attribute. I have to use here. Here heading I am changing this like that for recognition purpose. Links to open in new new tab. Okay, fine. Uh, Writing this. The special attribute name is target. What is the attribute name? What is the attribute name? Target. I have to write that word like underscore blank. It's a default value, sir. You don't need to worry about it, why its name is like this. It's a simple thing. By default, you know already, anchor tags always open the content in the same tab. If you don't want that, if you want really to be open in a new tab, simply write a target equal to underscore blank in whichever the tag you want. There you can able to write it. Now save this. Let's go to the browser, reload your browser. See, this is opening in the same tab, right? Now see, same thing, open in a new tab. How many tabs now? Two, right? Now I click this, third tab is open. So like this, same thing works for any link. So in this way, we are going to add links to our web page. So how to add links to the page? Links are generally used to navigate from one page to the another page, and links are added with a tag called anchor tag. In that href is the main or primary attribute over there, without which you cannot consider it as a link. And in the href you need to provide the address of the next page. When you talk about the address of the next page, definitely it should be you have to consider its location path. If it is present in the same folder as that of your current page, you don't need to think about path. Simply write a file name with the proper extension. If it is present in the other folder of your computer, then provide the full path over there, which starts from a drive slash some folder subfolders. If it is completely out of your computer, then provide full URL over there. That's it. This is about your anchor tags or links. So today what we learned: list items, list, and as well as links. List are two types: UL and OL. Unordered list, ordered list. To that, list items are added with the LI tag, and by default order list order is 1 to 3. By default is disk symbol. If you want to change the order, type equal to A, capital A, small a, I like that. Alphabet order, and next is like Roman numbers order. One is for default, 1 2 3 4. If you want to start other, start attribute. Next, coming to this unordered list, default is disk. If you want to change it, type again circle, square, disk. But if you don't want anything, none. The default is these are, but if you want some other symbols as list item markers, bullet point are called list item marker, then take the help of CSS. That's it. And coming to the links, just now we have discussed. Just we are done with links. I hope you guys are clear with today's session. Still, if you are having any doubt regarding today's session, just let me know, guys. Uh, if not, if you guys are okay, you understood today's session properly, then give me the confirmation like you are clear. All
Okay,
of
I
you should
have a
respond.
one question. We can
Yeah.
add images like a link.
Image like.
Images also act as a link. Like just if you click the images, it will be open in another web page.
Yes, yes, yes. We
So we
can do
can
that.
add img tag inside the anchor tag.
Yes, yes. But we have to write in the place of text here.
Yes,
Here you
content
have.
place we can add a img.
Yes, yes, yes. Here. Yes, definitely we can do that.
Okay, another question is in the list items we can place sub list items. Like
Yes, yes, yes.
there is a
Right.
one item inside another items also we can add it.
Yes, yes, we can do that. Actually, in the next class, actually, I wanted to tell that, but yes, we can do that. Absolutely, we can do that.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Other guys, if you have any doubt, just let me know. If not, quickly respond in the chat box like you are clear. All of you should respond quickly. Veera, Sunit, Akshar.
Keshav, can you show me that HTML code once?
Yeah, which one?
The anchor
Links.
tag one.
Okay. Yeah. Want to take? You can take.
Anchor tag.
Yeah, if you want, you can take a screenshot.
Okay. Yep.
Just to practice, you'll be getting guys, all of you. Yeah. Tell me.
So here we are adding any specific because I missed it. So how it is opening in the new tab? I did not get that one.
Target
Actually,
equal to underscore blank. One extra attribute. That's it.
which one is that? Sorry.
Last one. Last one. Last anchor tag. See.
Okay.
Target equal to underscore blank. That's it.
Okay, got you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So other guys, Akshara, Hari, and Jules, yeah. Okay. So almost it's clear for all of you, right? Oh, that's it, guys. That's it for the day. But what I want you to do is take one page, okay, today, add some list items into that, and as well as create the links in that, and try to add the address of the other page in the same folder, other page of the other folder, page of which are present in other folder, and also outside links which are from the internet. You give that and ensure that all are working fine. So don't postpone it. Practicing of things, don't postpone. Don't think it's easy, we can do later. No, don't do that. Today only you guys have to do it. That's it, guys. That's it from my side for today. We'll see rest of the things in tomorrow's session, guys. Bye, guys. Take care.